All right. So again, thank you to my new administrators. And listen, you guys, I understand if you are not ready to do something like this. It's not something that a lot of people have time for, man. Most people come in here and they are on their own lives, and that there's nothing wrong with that. We're in a search right now. So, as individuals, entrepreneurial spirits, we come across things, we try them. If we aren't capable of doing them, we need to communicate that. Please don't not communicate with me. Make certain that if you have something to say, that you say it, man. You can always say something in a calm fashion in writing. You can always communicate by video. You can always call someone on Facebook really simplistically. So I mean, we're here. One of the admins has not accepted. One of the moderators, I think Bino, has not accepted as of yet. So we're waiting on him. And guys, this is a lot of work. You know what I mean? Even though it's easy work, it's a lot of work. And the only thing that I can say that is when you put in the effort, if you've ever built anything, if you've ever established anything, you know that if you put in the effort for an amount of time, there's a reward down the line. But if you don't put in the effort, it's a redundant thing. If you don't put in any effort, you waste the time of everybody that's involved. And so with that, if you're not secure with your ability, the best thing to do is to step down and don't worry about that. If you want to participate. That's what we're here for. This is all in fun for the time, but just know that our future holds business. As an administrator or a moderator, participate as much as you can. We are here to build Roastbox community into a business. Find videos, roast members, come up with roast of the day. Learn to use the system well. Instructional videos will be made and shared in the unit area for members in the admin chat box for administrators. Welcome all Roastbox members, new and old, and that is one of your jobs. You will be required to show up 95% of our scheduled meetings. We have a scheduled meeting coming up on the 15th. We'll expect that everybody is there for at least an hour. 95% of scheduled meetings, we need you to be at our meetings. With that said, that is the same for any executive, any manager. Okay, we expect that you guys come on time. Managers are paid, and I need you to understand something. As an executive, you normally have the ability to create your own pay. And that's exactly what this is. This is your chance to become an executive. And with that said, contracts, things like that, that you have access to, that you are willing to put together, tours, things like that. We have something that's profitable coming out, Roastbox Live. We want that to work out. So it's things like that, ability to use technology and that kind of stuff that will help. Also, to be there when I ask for additional help. That is something else that's commendable. So keep that in mind as for what it is that we're looking for in an individual. You're here to support Roastbox and submit marketing ideas that will help us to progress. Create, promote, and support a healthy and fun Roastbox atmosphere. Never get angry or become insensitive with members. Use tools to be funny when you're communicating. So you use your GIFs, your emojis. Make it extremely fun for your watchers. If you have a problem, tag me, tag your head, or tag your leader. We don't even have anyone that's in here that's behaving as a leader beside myself. So tag me and invite as many people that fit our criteria as you can. Share on your timeline. Uh, know the only way that you can lose your spot here is if you stop communicating or violate rules. Okay. Know and enforce all rules that we set forth. Become the best of the best as we will train the best. Comedians and comics are here to watch. They need a break. They need motivation and inspiration. That is the atmosphere Roastbox is here to create for them. If you have any safety concerns, if you ever see any safety concerns, if anyone claims that they are being hurt, they say that they're going to commit suicide, they say that there's an emergency and it's serious, they may need assistance. So please capture their information immediately and tag as many of your leads as possible. I know what to do in those types of situations. It's really as simple as contacting 911, letting them know the area that something took place. Um, so keep that in mind. That is a possibility here. Also, we're going to talk about integrity. We have national artists watching Roastbox. Anything that can damage your or their integrity is not welcome here. So we'll go down the rules and we'll talk about those as well. Um, Here you find your welcome to Roastbox. This is uh, posted in Roastbox, but I want to go straight to our enforced rules. No spam here. We are not accepting spam. We are not accepting advertisements really right now. Advertising really right now is an incentive for those who are actually active members. If you come in to Roastbox, you know anybody that wants to advertise here at Roastbox, we're not that big, man. At 10,000, maybe it would be pertinent for somebody to advertise here. But all we can offer right now is word of mouth and suggestion from here. Most of our people are from either Minnesota or I think North Carolina. So keep that in mind. We're trying to go nationwide, and as we are looking for participators, not fans. So people that want to advertise, there's really no need for that really right now. Uh, but in those cases, when we start advertising, there's an event box there that will actually advertise by schedule. So you can actually schedule advertisements and have people that are coming in to participate looking at their advertisements. Um, Respect everyone's privacy, man. Everybody in Roastbox has a right to their own privacy. And what that is to say is no harassment, no bullying or anything like that. Please don't take someone's name. And no one should actually be researching any individual here on Roastbox except for executives. And if you feel like there's an issue with somebody, they are criminal. They're being sought after. They have a record of sexual molestation or sex crimes, they should not be here. There is no reason for that type of individual to be here. If you haven't grown up by the age of 30, then you have no reason to be here. Do not ever use photos of family members or friends. We want to keep those people out. There are graphic design programs like Inkscape and GIMP that people can use in order to blur those out. There's, I'm sure, also apps on your phone that you can use to do stuff like that, and I will find out what some of those are as well. Um, do not ever post photos of pornography. Do not ever post graphic images. Do not ever add members who don't have a great number of photos or haven't been Facebook members for over a year. That's another thing, man. You gotta do your research into these individuals when you're adding them. Please don't just start adding people. You go down the line and press the button without actually following the 3 steps of accepting a member. Respect others' well-being. Again, no selling of drugs, no fighting, no bullying, no harassing or threatening. They, if they start doing that stuff, they have to be removed. You're disturbing the energy when those things start happening here. Okay. Freedom of speech is your right. So I mean, we go borderline. We go right on the line when it comes to our jokes. But although we use borderline, vulgar, and prejudiced references within jokes, do not ever post photos from extremists or prejudiced groups. There's an amendment. Our amendment 1 is please follow detailed policies of Facebook, and our amendment 2 is if you have any questions, a post you have a if you question a post or have an issue, you agree to contact the admin or mediators immediately. Okay, and that should keep us from being reported. And Facebook will actually literally close us down for certain things. So you make sure that you're on the watch and aware of these things. Um, so how do you apply communication as an administrator or a moderator? As an administrator or moderator, your tasks are do anything and everything that you can to cause a positive organic progression. Take 15 minutes, 30 minutes to share your favorite posts and share the group 4 times per week. Every other day should keep us uh, progressing. Do not over advertise. When Facebook wants to know if you're a bot, stop and then wait for another 48 hours before you advertise again. This must be accomplished thoroughly and continuously. Create roasts of the day. See instructions for scheduled posts. I would like to for these to pop up twice a day, 12 noon and 12 midnight roast of the day. So I'm going to have that happening. If you find photos for roast of the day, please post them to OneDrive. Give me a link to OneDrive. Allow me to be able to edit so I can download them. Pictures are one of the keys, man. They keep us going, and there should be millions upon millions of pictures out there. It's just a matter of actually finding them. Literally, millions of pictures out there. Okay, we're not going to stop at 10 or 20 photos and then hey, we can't find any more. There's got to be millions of pictures out there, funny photos, and there are other people that we can roast. And keep in mind that this also is a step that leads to something else, man. This is not just roast box. So not only are we involved in our own things, but like I said, we have connections. So as an administrator, keep in mind that this is an advertisement also for other things that are going on with All Deaf Digital. So the person that we are honoring in this situation, who is actually Craig Smith, created a new show, a new roast show that's going to be going on here pretty soon. So we'll be advertising that as well. Keep that in mind. Um, let's see here. Your ideas are important. Have your ideas written for a proposal. Meeting and decisions are a must. We'll formally meet once a month. We've already said all of this. Okay, so accepting members, I think that's an important portion of this particular video. We want you to check for their real name, 20 plus videos of themselves. No signs of drugs, no signs of money, no government, military, or law enforcement other than executive. So FBI, CIA, Those are the only people that are welcome here. We are not welcoming anybody that's not in executive law enforcement. I do not like police. I do not like army soldier. I don't like them. Okay, they are not welcome here. All right, they're the way that they behave is no good. Their power of suggestion is even worse. Okay, we do not want them here. All right. Offer acceptance notes. So when you're about to okay them, you offer them first an invite an acceptance note. If you go down the line and you find that they don't have any of these issues, um, offer them an acceptance note, or if they have an issue, you offer them the invite and let them know what their issue is. And you can do that easily. You offer them the invite, copy and paste right here. And then if there's an antidote, for instance, most of the time it'll be photos that is the issue. There's two antidotes: the computer instructions for photos and the phone instructions for photos. They're right here. All you do is copy and paste it and put it on the line. If you're organized enough, you put it in your notes in a fashion that allows you to quickly copy and paste. It's really these are really simplistic antidotes, guys. Suggests that they lock or make their photos public. Okay. um, and then see what happens. If after a day or two they haven't followed this suggestion, you just get rid of them. We don't need people just hanging out in limbo. If they want to watch roast box, they can do that from the outside. Again, our members are participators, and I think we're going to make it a month participation. If you haven't participated within a month, you got to go. Okay. So then you welcome the member by finding a photo of that person. Make sure that that is that person. Provide a first post. It's a welcome post. Roast Box, please welcome myself, Prentice Johnson. He eat pigtails and drink boo boo water. And make sure you tag the member in the post. That is a must. Okay. Here is your criteria for your invite. You're looking for people who are roast artists, comedians, entertainers, artists, writers, business owners, entrepreneurs, entertainment management professionals, and bring possible administrators and moderators to my attention, please. Your communicate with fun and assert personality. Uh, Communication is a key, although you may feel like freedom is virtue. There will be artists with extreme credibility here. These people need and are accustomed to a clean environment. They are subject to negative societal issues every single day. We will not allow them to fear those issues here. Further, those who fraudulently perpetrate a standpoint of law enforcement may decide to penetrate and project ridicule here. How do we avoid these issues? Follow and enforce the rules. Do not allow negative to occur here. If the person who needs to cease argument does not understand and listen, exercise your authority within the rules. You can direct them to their corner. That's the first thing that you do. If they're arguing with somebody, just direct them to their corner. Go to your corner, man. Simple. Type it. You throw your flag, throw your scope guy down, throw your flag down, and let them know the business. You're here for business. Go to your corner. If they don't listen, then um, you can have an send them an adversary note. If there is a problem, let them know. Listen, you did this. This is what you said, and mute them. You can mute them for up to several days. You can suspend them. If they get 3 suspensions, you make the decision. Okay, as a moderator, you make the decision. So if you feel like this person is in there to start trouble or a problem, you just get rid of them. Um, Here are your invite notes. They're all here. Take a look at them. If they need to be edited, please edit those. Again, there be specific ones that you use. Most likely it's going to be photo ones. Those are the most issues. Listen, the more you communicate here uh, on Facebook, the worse it is for your standing. And I'll let you know, the more times you have to post these things, that they will start asking you if you're a bot. So keep that in mind. Everybody needs to be proactive. We need to make sure that everybody that's in here is actually taking a part in welcoming people and communicating with people, so on and so forth. If you're not able to do so, just please say that. Don't leave it to up to me to be figuring it out. I invited you, so I need this to be taken care of. Okay, guys. And then we're gonna go to the next video, video 3.